What do the Celtics need to fix, Windy?
Yeah, so the Celtics kind of came together at their meeting before practice yesterday, and among the things they went over is, listen, they got to back off the officiating, not just complaining to the officials, but hunting fouls. I mean, one of the things that has happened in this series, Jason Tatum is shooting under 30% on two-pointers. He cannot score in the lane against the physical play that the Warriors are giving him, and so he's been hunting fouls. He's been going weakly to the basket, and they said they just agreed we can't do that. And from Ime Udoka on down, because Udoka, he got a technical foul for complaining about officiating during Game 5. So that is one of their primary game plan points in coming into this game is don't focus on the officiating. Don't let the calls cause them to get out of position on a play. Because in a situation like this, in a closeout game, being out of position on 2 or 3 possessions could be the difference. So I think they will at least start the game with that mindset as they look to try to simplify their offensive attack, because that's where they're losing this series. They're losing this series because of their ineffectiveness on offense. And even though the Warriors are a good defensive team, the Celtics are not performing to their highest level of efficiency, as you mentioned, with those Tatum isolation plays.
Not just getting teed up and those points adding up, but Vince, is that just a team, a young team that hasn't been there looking for help, looking for the refs to bail them out because they lack some kind of confidence that they can make those shots?
Well, yeah, it's kind of it's a thing where you see shots that you take and they don't go in, and you tend to force the issue sometimes. And you do that. We always say, if you're not making shots, get to the free throw line to see one go in where you're not guarded. And that's kind of the idea. So his mentality is somewhat right as far as being aggressive. But you just go to the basket and make the referees make a call. Don't just go forcing the issue, because if they don't call it, which let's be clear, they're not going to call that in the finals. They're not going to allow you to bail yourself out or be bailed out by a call of you reaching for a foul or searching for a foul. Go earn it. Go earn your basket. Go earn a foul. Get to the free throw line that way. If not, the mindset should be, let me get into the paint. Let me get to the rim. Let me score. And for me, I'll tell you guys, when I wasn't making jump shots, that's where I want to be, as close to the basket as possible, and then work my way out from there, because at least you have a fighting chance when you're a little closer if somebody contests it, as opposed to shooting the three-point shot and it being contested.
Jacoby, you mentioned Game 6 Clay. Steph just went 0 for 9 from 3. Is he about to murder the game? Is that what's about to happen?
I mean, we watched the press conferences after that game, and Clay had a little smirk on his face, and Steph had a little smirk on his face. Like, they know what's going to happen. There's going to be a regression to the mean. And I'm old enough to remember Game 4 in TD Garden when Steph Curry just lit the place on fire. I mean, 43 points, and he didn't even need any space to hit threes in this game. Look at that floater. That was after he chopped up Marcus Smart and Time Lord. Like, this was a phenomenal game, one of the best games he's ever played in the same building he's playing in tonight. I see it happening again.
I think 3 of his best 4 finals games have been in this series. I think of the game in Toronto, Game 5. I think it was Game 5 against Toronto and Golden State.
Yep.
And I think of Games 2, 3, and especially 4 in this series.
But Max, you've been critical of Steph for not stepping up in these type of games.
Yep. And he's doing it so far.
And he might do it tonight.
Yes, because they don't want to be back at Golden State for a Game 6.
No one wants to see a Game 7.
That?
Grant Williams might hit another 7 threes.
Game 6 prop quiz time, everyone. We're all getting tested today except me. Thank God. So let's start with Jacoby. Jacoby, Steph, over or under 4.5 three-pointers tonight?
In the first quarter? In the first half?
In the game.
You mean for the whole game?
In the game, whole game.
I'm not even going to answer.
We
know that's over. We know that's over.
It better be.
That's already done.
Okay.
He's got 3 right now.
Vince Carter, half man, half amazing. Jason Tatum, over or under 27.5 points?
Guys, I think he's going to get there. I really do. I think he's going to play well, and regardless of his turnover situation, I think he's going to get there. Historically, he's played better on bounce-back games and closeout games, so I think he's going to give him that. Will it be enough? It should be the question.
I mean, at this rate, it's going to take him 40 ISOs to get those 28 points based on what's happened so far. Finally, Windy, Draymond Green, over or under 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists?
Yeah, I think it's a little high, but I'm going to say over, because Draymond has actually settled down and played better as the series has gone along. I think he's going to play more minutes tonight than he did the last couple games. They're going to rely on him in a situation like this, so I'm going to say over. I don't feel great about it, but that's what I'm leaning.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.